Hi, this is Neil from EA Media. Today I wanted to talk to you about Trump's proposed cybersecurity unit. And unlike a lot of people, I actually think it's a good idea. First, let me be clear. I'm Canadian. I don't have a direct stake in US politics other than how it impacts Canada. That said, I'm not a big fan of President Trump and all he stands for. But I have to admit, he actually may have a good idea regarding a cybersecurity unit, just not with Russia. In one of last week's blogs, I talked about how there were two ways to deal with situations like CyberSecurity Labs, either to ban the products or have an agreement to not use cyber activities against each other. Trump is talking along the lines of agreement. He just went too far in proposing a partnership with Russia. If he talked about a bilateral agreement not to use cyber means against each other, that may have gone over better. But let's talk about the concept of a cybersecurity unit for a moment. I think this concept has merit. If you were to combine the expertise of the US, Canada, Israel, Japan, and one or two other countries, and give them the mandate to monitor and interfere in malicious activities on the internet, you could have a very powerful unit. Think about the unit countries included. The communication expertise is very strong in these countries. Also, you currently have a situation where today's technical infrastructure is located across international borders, like cloud services. So you have to have countries working together to deal with criminal activity. And finally, you already have similar agreements with organizations like NATO and NORAD for mutual defense. The single biggest attack vector is no longer physical, it's virtual. And this approach could deal with this attack vector. Look, you'll always have politics getting in the way, naturally. Who leads this, and who's second in command? Where will it be located? How do they interact with the various telecommunication companies? How do they deal with the differing privacy legislation? All that would have to be worked out. But you're now seeing nation-states using cyber attack mechanisms, and that has to be dealt with in a multinational way. It can't be a one-country approach, because the attack vectors come from multiple nations' infrastructure, whether intentional or not. Not unless you want to be causing an incident with friendly nations. I've seen this in action with the Olympics, where the best in the world work together to get phenomenal things done. Trust me, taking the best the world has to offer is impressive. And it helps to understand the cultural differences each country brings to the internet. A multinational cyber unit is a very worthwhile activity. Don't discount it just because of the source. And make sure you trust the member nations included. It's time to take the Wild West aspects out of the internet. Well, I hope this helps. If you want to see other videos, please go to our YouTube channel or to our website. And when you do go to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. It helps grow the community around EA Media. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks very much, and I'll talk to you later.